been a tough week for the JMPD as 4 of its own officers have tested positive for COVID-19. We speak to the JMPD spokesperson, Wayne Minar, for more.
There is on record 4 JMPD officers who are positive COVID-19. A female JMPD officer came off shift from night duty on Wednesday last week. She wasn't feeling well and then went into hospital and was tested positive at Mill Park Hospital. She was discharged and is now currently in quarantine. There were also 3 other officers who were with her who were tested, and all 3 are positive. 2 are in quarantine, and a third is at home, for whom we are currently making arrangements to go into quarantine. Then there were 107 more officers who were tested on Monday. All of those, fortunately, are negative, and the testing is ongoing. For those who are still on duty will be tested, and we have made arrangements for officers to get the protective private equipment. The officers who were tested positive are from the Johannesburg CBD. The area they were patrolling was the inner city, and their duties had ranged from recording of accidents, having to attend to complaints where there was contravention of bylaws, and also having to intercept or respond to a crime. So those officers were on duty during night duty, and it is one of those officers who felt sick the following day after doing night duty. We will never know whether the virus was actually contracted on duty or was it not on duty. But any officer who is not well must come forward so that they can be tested.
The lockdown has affected the ability of many South Africans to meet their rental obligations, leaving many uncertain of where they'll be sleeping tonight. One such Joburg family shares its story.
I'm not going to pay here in this place. You must go out. I said, me, I didn't prepare to go out. Said, no, I'm going to force you to go out. And then from there, move.
You replied to
But you write the statement for me. He said, you must pay. And then I prepared to pay. He said, no, you must go out. From there, chase me out.
No.
With the
Bring
kids, close the gate for everything. The metro can switch off the electricity.
What you've just heard is an undercover recording of a heated conversation between a caretaker and his tenants after the latter was evicted for failing to pay rent. We caught up with Njabulo Ngubane and her family, who along with many other South Africans are feeling the wrath of the effects of the coronavirus, having been forced to stay home, therefore unable to work and ultimately incapable of paying rent.
The situation is too much problem here in town because all of us are chasing away by the building, said you need they need rent. So from the rent, if you don't have rent, they take you out with the family, the kids out. They don't want to see anything, especially here where I'm staying. They take me out until Metro help me to come back to the place with the kids. From 7 up to 9 o'clock, I'm outside with my kids because of the rent. And the government must tell us what can I do, because it's the one who said you must stay in the house, mustn't go out. And then now, when it's end of the day, they need the rent.
Qala ukucinyela ugesi nginomntana omncane ngacinyela electricity kwathiwa emva kwalokho sangavalelwa egate-ini engase ngasahambe police station asilitholanga usizo eJohannesburg Central asangathola usizo saze sasizwa yini sahambe officeini lemetro yiye agcina isizile kuze size njengamanje nje obusibona singaphakathi endlini.
With the help of the Metro Police, who emphasized prohibitions on evictions to the landlord, Njabulo and her family were given a 2-week stay for free. While this offers temporary relief, the mother of 2 says she worries what will happen when it expires.
My name is Thibaut Touch. You watching Joburg today, the biggest city in the whole continent, baby. Holla at your boy.